Lesson 5, Unit 6, Updating the Monitoring and Evaluation Plans. When it's time to update the M&E plans, you will start by identifying if there are any changes in the logical framework. These are the changes to the activities, outputs, or outcomes. Changes can also occur to the indicators, means of verification, or assumptions. Most of the changes are going to be at the level of activities. Very few will be at the output level, and very rare is to have changes at the outcome level. If there are any, there will be minimal. But you will never have changes at the final goal. If there were changes at the final goal, you are now managing a different project. When updating the log frame, make sure the changes in the matrix are consistent and coherent with the if-then logic. That means that after you complete the updates, review the horizontal logic of the log frame to ensure it is correct. After making the changes, you can add a paragraph in the log frame to explain the changes of what has been updated and what is new. You also make sure that any changes that are made are part of the vertical logic of the log frame. That means that if you're adding an activity, it is placed on the right branch of outputs and outcomes. You need to ensure that the new activity has a direct contribution to the output, will contribute to the outcome, and that will eventually contribute to achieving the final goal of the project. When you're updating the M&E plans, you need to look at its timeline and progress indicators. You might need to modify some assumptions, make the necessary changes in data collection methods, and changes in responsibilities for data collection and analysis. All changes should be summarized on a separate document that describes what has changed. This will help the people who use the plan understand the changes. In the monitoring schedule, there is a column that shows the current progress of the monitoring activities. This column needs to be updated on a regular basis to show the progress on each target. In the example, when you add a new output, you need to identify the indicators, the target, the person responsible, and then the start and end date for the work to collect this data. Finally, when you're updating the monitoring matrix, you will first look at the progress made on each one of those indicators. You might need to update the data sources used to collect the data. Changes can also occur on who is responsible for the different levels. Updates can also occur on the baseline, progress, and targets. All those changes need to be reflected on the plans that are in the hands of the people who need to do the work assigned to them.